In the heart of ancient Makkah, before the dawn of Islam, the sands whispered tales of countless gods. Men and women bowed to idols of stone and gold, believing in partners for the divine. They acknowledged the supreme creator Allah, but their knowledge was clouded. They imagined sons and daughters for him, even calling the angels his children. The powerful tribe of Quraysh paraded their idols, lifeless statues they claimed could speak on their behalf. Into this world of spiritual darkness, Allah chose his final messenger, Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, to declare the pure, simple truth of his oneness. One day, the leaders of Quraysh, filled with mockery and curiosity, approached the Prophet. "O Muhammad," they challenged, "describe your Lord to us. What is he made of? Who are his parents? Is he made of gold or silver or precious gems? Tell us his lineage." The Prophet remained silent, awaiting divine guidance, for he spoke not from his own desires. Soon, the angel Jibreel descended from the heavens. He brought with him not just an answer, but the eternal definition of God himself. Words so brief, yet so vast, they contained the very essence of faith. Those words were Surah Al Ikhlas. Say, He is Allah, the One. Allah, the Eternal Refuge. He neither begets, nor was he begotten, and there is none comparable to him. In these 4 short verses, Allah introduced himself to all of creation. He defined what he is and what he is not, sweeping away every false image mankind had built over centuries of ignorance. The first verse, Qul huwa Allahu ahad, say, He is Allah, the One, declares his absolute unique oneness. Not one in a sequence, but one in essence, without partner, equal, or rival. There is none beside him, none before him, and none after. His oneness is perfect and indivisible. This single verse shattered the foundations of polytheism, proclaiming a pure monotheism that resonated in the hearts of those who truly listened. The second verse, Allahu as-Samad, Allah, the Eternal Refuge, reveals his nature. He is the one upon whom all creation depends, while he depends on absolutely nothing. Every human, every angel, every speck of dust exists only through his will. Every soul seeking help, comfort, or provision must turn to him. He never tires, never forgets, never perishes. He is self-sufficient, perfect in power, wisdom, and mercy. The entire universe is in constant need of him, while he is free of all need. The third verse, Lam Yalid wa Lam Yulid, he neither begets nor was he born, refutes every false claim of divine family. The pagans said the angels were his daughters. Others ascribed sons to God, but Allah declared that he has no beginning and no end. He was not created, nor does he create through reproduction. He simply commands, be, and it is. This verse cuts through all confusion, reminding us that the Creator is utterly unlike his creation. And the final verse, Walam yakun lahu kufuwan ahad, there is none comparable to him, seals the declaration with absolute clarity. Nothing is like him, nothing is equal to him. He is beyond our imagination, beyond shape, beyond any form of comparison. In his essence, his attributes, and his existence, he is unique. In these 4 verses, Allah revealed his complete identity. It is for this reason that scholars have beautifully described Surah Al Ikhlas as the CNIC of Allah, not a physical card, of course, but a symbolic identity. Just as we carry cards to define who we are, this surah defines who Allah is for his creation. It's the concise, perfect summary of his attributes, his oneness, his independence, his eternity, and his absolute perfection. The surah is named Al Ikhlas, the purity, because it purifies our faith from any trace of shirk associating partners with Allah. It teaches that true, sincere worship is directed only to him. When the Prophet recited it, his love for it was so profound that his companions memorized it instantly. It became one of the most beloved and frequently recited chapters in prayer. The Prophet once said that Surah Al Ikhlas is equal to 1/3 of the Qur'an. Why? Because its meaning is the core of the entire divine message, the oneness of Allah, the foundation upon which every prophet and every scripture stands. There was a companion who would recite it in every single unit of his prayer. When asked why, he simply replied, "Because it is the description of my Lord, and I love to recite it." Hearing this, the Prophet gave him the glad tidings, "Your love for it will cause you to enter paradise." This surah became a sign of pure, sincere belief. The Prophet would recite it in his morning and evening supplications, in his night prayers, and before sleeping. Its power lies in its beautiful simplicity. To truly understand and believe in its meaning is to know Allah as He wishes to be known. Think about its depth. Qul huwa Allahu ahad eliminates all false gods. Allahu as-samad eliminates our dependence on creation. Lam yalid wa lam yulid eliminates all notions of a divine family. And walam yakun lahu kufuwan ahad eliminates any attempt to compare Allah to anything we know. It is a complete shield of Tawheed, protecting the believer's heart from doubt and deviation. When you recite it with understanding, it fills your soul with an incredible sense of peace. It's a reminder that no matter how vast and chaotic the universe may seem, Allah alone sustains it, and He is closer to you than your own jugular vein. Near the end of his life, when the Prophet fell ill, he would recite Surah Al Ikhlas and the 2 chapters that follow it, blowing into his hands and wiping them over his body, seeking Allah's protection. This shows us that the surah is not just a theological statement. It's a living source of comfort, healing, and spiritual power. For centuries, believers have turned to these words in times of fear and loneliness, feeling the presence of the One who never leaves them. It declares that Allah is not a distant concept, but the ever-living, ever-present source of all mercy and all control. So when we call it the CNIC of Allah, we are expressing that in these verses lies the clearest introduction of our Creator, the identity card of divinity, written by Allah Himself, to be understood not with imagination, but with faith. It tells us, "Do not search for me in shapes, statues, or stories. Look to my words, and know that I am one, the Eternal, who never began and will never end. Everything depends on me, and I depend on none." From this profound understanding flows the beauty of Islam. Every act of worship, every prayer, begins with the words, "Bismillah, in the name of Allah," the one described in Surah Al Ikhlas. This is the surah that summarizes the universe in 4 lines. It teaches us that the path to true peace lies in knowing there is no God but Allah, no helper, no sustainer, no refuge except Him. From the deserts of Arabia to the mosques of Asia, Africa, and every corner of the globe, the echoes of Al Ikhlas rise with every call to prayer in every heart that believes. It reminds us that this short, powerful surah is not just to be recited, but to be lived, believed, and felt in every moment. Because within its words lies the essence of all truth, the eternal declaration that unites all prophets and believers, from Adam to Muhammad, that Allah is one, eternal, unborn, uncreated, incomparable, and absolutely perfect. And whoever truly knows this, knows the key to paradise and the secret of existence itself. Thank you for watching. If this reflection resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that aims to nourish the heart and soul. Until next time.